into the stream, and I've just realized my camera's not on. 2 seconds. Dropping everything. So let's get this camera on. Aha. We have right. Solution. Great. So here we have it. We are custom making some Balatro cards. I've been playing a bit more Balatro as of late. So, and as I was messing about, I just thought, oh yeah, I've seen this before where people have went and they've created their own custom cards. So I thought, do you know what? I like Balatro. I like looking at some good art, so make it my own. When I've figured out how I'm sorting my mic out. Not very well. So we've got the template here, and this is actually in the Steam community post. It is a post, so if I bring this down here. So it is a Steam community post by a sudden death. And it's create your own deck art for dummies. And it tells you here, all you actually need is the 7zip.org program. That's how you're going to get to the resource files for Balatro. And then you just need some editing software. So obviously I use Critter. So that's free editing software that I use. It does say on here that you can use obviously Photoshop, GIMP, I think another one was. Yeah, so Photoshop and GIMP. Is other ones that it says you use. Yeah. Yeah, so you'll go through, you'll find your documents. I've got mine here. This is mine. This is open up in the 7-zip. And as you can see, I went to my Steam library, Steam apps, Common, Balatro, EX, and then when you right click on it, you have to right click on Balatro and open as a archive. Now that is whilst on the 7-zip program, not just whilst you're in the actual folder, because it won't work otherwise. So that is what I've done. So obviously I've went and I've got the things, and I should also mention that when you are putting these back, what you have actually done is you have actually just overridden these. This is so you will be getting rid of this artwork. So obviously I've saved this to a separate folder when you extract it. So I will put a link to this in the description of the video. I'll do that now. And then obviously we can have a crack. So obviously I've already got it open. And so that'll do. Right, so we're going to get into it. So I don't know what I'm doing, but obviously I need 4 factions. That's what I'm imagining. I'm imagining 4 factions. So each one of these are going to be their own different faction. Now, one thing that I will have to be wary of, and I'm actually going to have look, because there is a template for this as well. So, and obviously the reason why people have made the templates is because of obviously it's just basically just to make sure it looks perfect. So I will see if I can quickly grab a template. Just so then we have an idea. And because you are opening the resource files as well for these, this means you can actually edit every single texture within. Some of this is going to be best guess. Let's try and put grid on there. Assuming there's not going to be much room between each of these. So let's go to where is the grid? You go grid, and then somewhere. I should be able to edit the grid. I'll go into view. Was it in? I don't use these much, so let's just try and find it. Settings. Oh, look, it might be on here. Channels composure. Grids and guides, that's the one we want. So I want to increase the pixel size. So I only need 4 slots. And then I need, obviously, what was it? 14 going across. So that's wrong way. So that can stick at 200. And this can be 150. And what we got there? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Not enough. So 20, too small. 25, no, 230. Still not the right one. 240. It's getting close. Is that right? Or is this grid just lying to me? So that looks roughly right. That it? Ah, perfect. I think that's it. So it appears to be 142 by 192. That is the size of each card in the grid. So that is good to know. With that, I can build things. But take that off. I've still got grid lines. Actually make them pop. There we go. I want to be able to see them. Can I have this so I know which cards which? So I have now got it all on and running. I just now need to figure out draw. Now I like demons and stuff, so I want kind of I think this one I'll have demons. I suppose we need an angelic race, so that can be the hearts. Angelic. What else is in between? Yeah. I mean, humans, I suppose. So people, and then I don't know, creatures / horrors. I think that'll kind of scope of what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to actually start with the aces for all of these. I'm going to start with my demonic Nice. I'm probably not going to not mess with the thingies. I'm just trying to change the data itself. So how do I want to new layer? As so. Symmetrical, so I might as well make it easy on myself. I think when I was saw people making core, I kept thinking it's like what a good one would be transcribing the cards from Dishonored onto here, so I might give that a shot. So, let's see. Just have a see. Get more demonic. Demonic. A happy guy. Okay. I'm getting. Need to go onto multiple layers with this. Now, find it, but I have thought flanking, screaming, peace, really. So another thing I should mention is if you are doing, probably you want to keep it transparent, because obviously the way the Balatro actually works is that it has 2 layers for each card. Yeah, well, to be fair, it has multiple layers for each card. So it has the base layer, which will be literally like the stone face or the gold cards and stuff like that. Then you'll have the next layer, which will be this. So it will be what the card is. And then it will apply the hollow effect afterwards. So whatever hollow effect is, that is applied. Screaming demonic though. Eyes on, shut up. I'm just going to. Do I want to apply a bit of white to this, or do I want to leave as is? I'm going to move it up because I feel it's to be. And feeling about that. And then I'll make a new layer so then I don't mess anything up. And I'll just apply a bit of a wound. Spot. Might leave the eyes. Leave it. What do we do? Right, so I like this. Let me just now duplicate it. Get all the way. Be able to. Snap. Kind of ruin that. We don't need duplicates. There we go. As for the A, now I should also mention as well that I am using the. So in Balatro files, there are two types of files. So there is the ×1 and the ×2, which is different texture sizes. So apparently you need to go and check which one you're actually using in the game system and then edit that one out. Yeah, it just keeps falling. Let's see if I can get out. What? So I can do basic A. What can do a fancy A? Fancier A. And I will, at the end of this, boot up and see how it looks. So obviously it's quite small, really. You can do, so it's more pixel art that you're trying to do. Just doodling. So, and then this tool. Cool, and you got the transfer. Just about. All right. Right. So then we can. I'm just going to group this. G. And that's it. It is. It's the Ace of Spades. So, got that. So now I know what I'm doing. Let's do the next one. So next I'm on diamonds. Now diamonds I need to do random creature. Oh, I've had a really nice idea. I keep having ideas of kind of the themes you can go for with all of these. So you could have actually had like Avatar as well. So usually these could be in one of the 4 elements. But the question is, which is which? Not that it really matters, yeah, but yeah, kind of thinking wise, it's like, because the Ace of Spades is generally seen as the dominant card, the best card. So would that be the Fire Nation? I don't think it would be. Yeah. I mean, it could be. They had Fire Nation as spades. You have hearts as the airbenders, I suppose. Diamonds has definitely got to be earth. That leaves the clubs as water, I suppose. Not too bad actually. I don't think that works. I mean, diamond and hearts are generally pretty much a given, yeah. And they also say that it's like the opposites, and technically that works with the opposites as well, because obviously earth and air are the opposites, because obviously one's physical matter, the other one's kind of intangible. Yeah. And then you've got the fire and water, which are also the opposites, but obviously in the same group. So there you go. Another thing, I'm going to start on the diamond next. Make a new layer again. I think because it's and half that pixel looking thing. So now got to think of what I actually want to do with diamonds. Diamonds are creatures. So they're just critters and stuff. So it can be anything. So demons have a skull, is there? The creatures, obviously. Because you got creatures, humans, or people, dwarves, demi-humans, all sorts. I can do fantasy. And then got the angelic race. For sure. Here's the key for using my eraser. So, I think this is... And that one. Got just a bit. A fox wolf thing, maybe? Oops. Well, unlike the other one where I just needed to use blank and I need to worry about it. Anything I'd have used green with it. Yeah. And just get rid of whatever I've drawn already on that layer. Don't need it. It's in orange. I'm going to delete it's in the eyes. Alright, it needs something else though. don't think that's too bad. Nice lovely fox critter. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this kind of thing for all of them, where it's just going to be like a forward-facing kind of face symbol or something. I have got an idea for the group already. Duplicate and merge the group with E. So now I've got this group, which is editable. I can get into it whenever I want. And this one, transform. Should be symmetrical. And I think the placement of the fox as well in the center seems anything it needs on purpose so slightly. Yeah, that'll do. Because that way it's kind of between this wing here and this here. I've said wing. Yeah, so it's in between the two ears anyway. Yeah, I know what I mean. Right, so the next thing I need these is utilize team. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm. So, do that works. Basic. We don't need anything to be too drastic. I think there is. There should be a pixel brush. The pixel art has the pixel brush. Hey, old kitty. The menace has arrived. You know what I mean? Immediately causing a mess. Being a menace. Can't say that. Doodling. Alright. Yes, Cap. You are here. I know. Do I care for this? I don't know. I can't see it. Yeah, your tail is in the way. He does this a lot now. I'm not 100% sure it's a good habit. Got it. See, Cap. Something. Sure, it's a good something.
My bed.
She's a menace. I'm sure I don't want to mess with the guy downstairs. Hmm. That kind of represents. Maybe. Yeah, let go. All right. I think that'll do for now. Let's get this to be even. Cat, okay, I'm gonna have to put you down, cat, because you. There we go. What? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I should probably mention, I don't think the critter pen is probably the best one. But it does the job. Hmm. Kitty. Stop it. She's at it again. Typical. Right, okay. So I think I've got this one. I think I know what I'm doing with this. Turn off my thingy. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. Let's pick me up on this one. Right, so that's two. Two down. And two more to go. So obviously I'm not going to get all of this done, but I want to get the aces done and then see how they look. I think we should be able to get a gist of how they look in the actual thing. Obviously I might need to refresh the smaller pictures. Just go in with the pixel brush and add and take away a bit of detail. Anywho, the club, which is the people and fancy people. How do I want to? So I've already said that it's going to be face forward. Ooh, I think I might have it. Let's get the diamonds. Them. This will be. What? So. See, I've got a bit of an idea for the hearts. Clubs, not. Oh no, yeah, clubs. I remember. I did have an idea for clubs. So it's going to be. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? You ain't even going to go down again. Getting antsy because my arm's in her way. Yeah, my arm's in her way. Cat, you gotta go down again. She doesn't like it. I'm gonna put her down, but yeah, she's got to go down. Right. Ooh. Bit tired, but we will persevere. But unfortunately, as well, it's like I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow though. So we're not going to be able to have Digimon tomorrow, which is what it would have been. That was not working. Let me switch back to main brushes and go back to the G pen. I'm not really needing to go. Yeah, pixel too much on this one. Just chilling. Interesting design, not quite what I want. It's not terrible. Just also not great. Put that on the back burner. Right. Oh. Maybe I could do that. Hmm. 8 shift. And just the color slightly. My feathering is on. This is glow. It's fine. Now, 100% on this one. Seems fine. Alright. So I'll leave it there. I'm going to... So, because obviously this is duplicate, I can actually just... Up to grid. Stuff, just delete. Do that. Save. So now what I need to do, well, I've saved it. So I'll bring up this. This is the ×2 folder, and this is what I replace. So it's the 8-bit deck file. That's the one I have. So that's the one I'll be replacing. So if I go to my files. Can I... So these are the files that I've got, that I've saved. So if I just... If I open this with... Photos... That's not one I've made, that's the original one. We're going to save export. Yes, okay. That should have replaced the one in the file. Oh wait, that's number 2. So it's this one down here that I need. So yeah, so there we go. We've got my things in. So the other one is the high contrast. So what I can do... Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I thought that it switched everything, but no, it hasn't. It's kept them the same. Alright, so I've not got a high contrast one sorted yet. These are just the basics. So, and I will leave it as the basics for now. So let's save this as... What was it? Club S. It's not finished yet, but that's where we're stopping with this. And we're going to save that again. Export again. Now, obviously, if I wanted to put the textures back, it's fairly straightforward. All I need to do is delete and reinstall. And then it'll restore the original files. All my save files are saved to the cloud on my Steam, so there's not really going to be any issues with replacing them. So if I now go, like I was saying, back to the file and get this up. So all I need to do now, I'm assuming, is grab this file here and drag it into here. Are you sure you want to copy files? Okay, yes. And then if I just drag this file into here. Right, let's go into labs for a second. I'm going to drop this. And then the one I've drag and dropped. So yeah, so it is the file of mine. Delete that. So I can now now with that done, I should be able to just close that and go into my Steam. And obviously I'd need to turn off my contrast. Other than that, it should work. I've got a window, so bring this down here. It's just settings, video, then 1 2. Right, cool. So I need graphics. I need to turn smoothing off game. Turn off high contrast because I'm not using that one. Go back. I'm back. Oh, I immediately saw my art. Right, so let's continue this one. Oh, God. Go back down a minute. Right, so obviously we've not got it, but if I go into view deck, there we go. We've got custom artwork already working in Balatro. And it's that easy. Literally that easy. It's actually not the hardest thing in the world. And I think if you wanted to, you could even place other images that you've done in here. I mean, obviously it's quite a small file size, so you're not going to be getting... So obviously I've not done anything with the heart. So if I just find another image I've done. So if I go to somewhere, I find a random thing I've drawn. I've got plenty to choose from. Let's have a look at this. Insert a new layer. This is going to be absolutely huge. This is Deviler. And if I just take the wonker into this one, as you can tell already, it's already blurring. You've not got a lot to work with. It's definitely more pixel art. Now, obviously, it's in there and it's fine, but let's just do a quick save. We save as, because this isn't saved as a creator file. Let's save a career file of it. And then continue editing it because it's just saving it as a JPEG. Now let's export as a PNG, not JPEG, PNG. You gotta remember that. PNG leaves the transparency. So now that I've got that, if I open up Z again, it's opened immediately on Z, and this is what I'm about. So you need to right click ZP Open Archive. That's all you need to do. And it's in Resources, Textures, and X2, 2X. So I just then need to go to my file. And then if I drag and drop this in here, yes, copy file over. And then if I try opening Balatro again, obviously I've closed it down because you don't want to leave it open when you're changing files. I think errors can probably occur then. So this cat is not liking me right now. He's complaining again. So there you go, immediately, because obviously the ace cards are always ones that shows. He's very close to the edge. Very close to the edge. Alright. Let's go and play this hand again, and let's have a look for queen. Did it change it? I don't think it's changed it. No, it's not. It's not changed it here. That's because I'm still in high contrast. I think it's because I'm in high contrast. But if I did change it to high contrast, it probably was. It doesn't show it because I'm not. It's a different stack. It's not changing the color. It's literally changing the cards that you're using, the textures you're using, to a much more high res one. So obviously that hasn't changed over correctly. So, but yeah, either way, it's working. It's going to take me a bit to do all of them, but at some point I can do it. And then if anyone else wants to try this, you can also technically create your own custom art cards for Balatro with very little effort, except for the drawing part. That's going to take some. Anyway, with this, I will bid everyone farewell because I've got an angry cat. Keeps pestering me. See, just keeps meowing at me for some reason. Who knows why? But right, I will bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. And I'll try and turn this off whilst I wait. Bye. Bye bye.